Hello everybody. Today I want to make a video based on a question that I'm getting all the time in my comments. And it's a question that I've seen even outside of my own channel. I've seen it a lot of other places such as like Discord, Reddit. Everywhere people are asking a similar question and I just want to give my answer to it. I'm not saying that it's the right answer. I'm just saying it's how my personal feelings based on my experience and um, my experiences in Genshin Impact and the way I currently feel about it. And that is, should you do C1 Xiao or go for C0 Xiao and a Primordial Jade Spear, because this most likely will be the rated up weapon when he's dropped. However, even that's not confirmed, so there's a chance that we'll just get a different spear when he comes out. But yeah, most people believe this will be the rated up weapon, and people are asking, should he go Xiao or should he go Primordial Jade Winged Spear, C0 for Xiao, and try to go for one copy of this. Before I give my answer though, to everyone who's enjoying all the Xiao content, getting hyped up for the release, hit that subscribe button. Most of my viewers are not subscribed at this point, and it would help my channel out immensely if you can just go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video. I promise I have plenty of more Xiao content on the way. Not only like leading up to his release, but once he's released, that's only like half the battle, because then I gotta put out all the videos talking about my actual builds for him, my actual best weapons for him, my actual best teams for him. And if you want to see any of that, subscribe to the channel, because I'll have it here. And for future content other than Xiao, I do plan to cover other hyped leaked characters as they're coming out, the same way I put out a video for Hu Tao. I also plan to talk about Rosaria when we start getting more information about her, Ayaka when we're getting closer to her release. So if you want any of that other information, please just subscribe to the channel. Again, it'll help a lot. And yeah, most of my viewers are not subscribed, so go ahead, just hit that button, and let's get back to the actual topic of the video though. Do I feel that you should go for C1 Xiao or Primordial Jade Winged Spear? I've been going back and forth on what I would do if I was in the situation as well. Currently, I'm not, because I absolutely know that I'm going for C6 Xiao, no matter what, and because that I might not go for the Jade Spear because C6 Xiao may cost me way too much, and I could just not want to have the extra burden of going for Primordial Jade Wing Spear. So that's my rationale for what I'm thinking. But for everyone else, especially free-to-play players who have been saving up for so long and are really wanting Xiao, but they also want the best weapon for him, which is the Primordial Jade Winged Spear. For everyone like that, I honestly recommend C1 Xiao more than anything else. There's a big reason for that, and that's really that I didn't have good luck with the weapon banner ever. I've pulled 4 pities on it so far and just have been disappointed almost every time. There was one time where I didn't get what I wanted, but I got something else that was good enough where I was like, okay, I'm not upset about it. But yeah, the weapon banner kind of sucks. As everyone kind of knows, let's pull up the weapon banner real quick. The weapon banner always is going to have 2 weapons up. And sure, one's going to be the best weapon for whatever, or supposedly the promoted weapon for whatever character is currently out. I would never say this is best for Albedo. Anyway, but in general, it should be a really good weapon for the currently rated up character. And I've gone for it a couple times. I've gone for the weapon banner. I have, like I said, 4 pities on it. We go to my bag. I have the Unforged, and I have 3 copies of Lost Prayer to the Sacred Winds. And Lost Prayer to the Sacred Winds alone is the reason why I'm like, yeah, no, skip the weapon banner. It is not worth it. It's not, the chances of getting what you want is kind of low. Yes, it does have a higher percentage of being one of the 2 rated up weapons, but then that percentage is then split between those 2 rated up weapons, and it's just, like, the chances of you getting what you want is never going to be good. It's never going to be good enough, especially when compared to something like the character banner. The character banner, for better or worse, you can put a price tag on the character banner. You can say, hey, this character is going to cost me like roughly $400. even if I have terrible luck, if I go like full pities every time, it's gonna cost me whatever character it is will roughly cost me $400. The same cannot be said about the weapon banner. I've heard people do 10 pities on here and never get the one weapon they're looking for. Constantly get the second weapon, constantly get the second weapon. And because of that, I just never recommend pulling a weapon off the weapon banner, especially for free to play, especially for budget players. This is way too much of a trap to pull on. And sure, you might get lucky, you might actually get it, or you might not. And I think that's the worst. Pulling on something and not getting it. One of my earliest videos is me summoning on the weapon banner, and I remember just feeling so defeated after going so hard for this. That was back when the Wolf's Gravestone was rated up. I went so hard for it and instead got 2 copies of the Lost Prayer, and only 2 copies of the Lost Prayer, and I just gave up. That's, if you think about it, that at full pity, that's still 160 summons. That is 20 summons less than 2 full character pities, but that is 5 summons past the soft pity on the character banner. That is past the point where you probably would have gotten a 5-star on the character banner. And again, it's not just not guaranteed. Doesn't matter how many times you summon on this. You can summon a million times and you may never get 1 copy of what you want. And actually, it's even worse for me because the 3 copies of Lost Prayers that I have, one of them wasn't even while it was rated up. One of them was actually when I was going for the Vortex Vanquisher. I went for the Vortex Vanquisher when it was up there. Got the Unforged, which isn't a bad weapon at all. I've been using it on my Diluc a lot because I have Zhongli and Albedo. But like, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Vortex Vanquisher, didn't get it. Wanted the Wolf's Gravestone, got 2 Lost Prayers. I got my 3rd Lost Prayer actually from going from the Vortex Vanquisher for a second pity. Got another Lost Prayer. This weapon alone is right here. Is why I'm like, just don't do the weapon banner. Again, like, especially if you look at the weapon banner, like currently I don't really use any Catalyst characters, which makes it even worse that I got so many Lost Prayers. But I don't use any Catalyst characters. And sure, I might really like this sword, but if I go for it over and over again, I might get something twice, 3 times, 4 times that I don't even have a use for. Some people are going to pull on weapon banners and get 5-star weapons that they're not even going to use for a while because they're not using bow usage, they're not using Catalyst usage, they're not using whatever, so they have no use for these weapons. So they're just going to waste all of their resources on trying to go for it. And because of that, because of my experiences with it, because of what I heard other people experience with it, if you want to go in for Xiao, I would just say go for C1 Xiao. Don't go for C0 in a weapon, because again, you may never get the weapon you want. Where the character, at least you know what you're buying into. And no matter what, even if you're gonna get other characters on the way, and sometimes they're not gonna be the rated up characters, so that's always nice. Sometimes they're gonna be something you really actually wanted, so that's always nice. And we don't know what character they're gonna be on Xiao's banner right now, so there might be actually some 4-stars that are absolutely great that you actually want to pull. I know Jing-Cho has been rumored to be on Gan Yu's banner, which is gonna suck because I was really hoping he would be on Xiao's banner, because I skipped Klee, so I don't have any good constellations on him. Like, you're gonna get things that 100% will benefit your account on character banner, and you don't have that guarantee on the weapon banner. So for my, like, if you're gonna ask me in my comment section, C1 Xiao or Primordial Jade Winged Spear, I in no good conscience could recommend the Primordial Jade Winged Spear, so I will be recommending a C1 Xiao because of those reasons. But I just want to make a quick video about that, just talk about my feelings about the weapon banner in general and why I would choose C1 Xiao over Primordial Jade Winged Spear. Additionally, if you want some more, like, why I think C1 Xiao is actually pretty good stuff, is one additional charge isn't much, but they did buff his they buffed his ability recently, so this actually does more damage than before, meaning you're gonna get even more out of each of those charges. There is a rumor that using your E will not generate energy while you're in his burst, which, if that's true, then maybe I would say just skip C1 altogether. Or skip spending your stuff altogether, just save it for a new character, or just save it. Again, I can't recommend the weapon banner because I don't feel like it's a safe use of your primo gems, especially for free-to-play players. So if you can't generate energy using your dash, while in your burst, I honestly would just say save your money. Just stay C1. Don't go for Primordial Jade. Don't go for C1. Stay C0. His kit by itself is not gonna be heavily dependent on constellations. His kit by itself is already gonna be extremely good. These constellations are nice, but definitely not game changing. They're not anywhere near something like Child would be. So yeah, that's my recommendation. If we're not getting energy from using your dash during his burst, save your energy. Save your primos. Just get another character. Get Hu Tao. Get someone else that you'll enjoy. Because Xiao's gonna be good enough with just C0, and the Primordial Jade Winged Spear is not guaranteed. And if anything, you always have a chance of getting this off of the standard banner. There's always a chance that you'll get a copy just by playing the game. But Xiao, there's no chance like that. He's a limited character, so when he comes, he's gonna be here. Then he'll be gone, and sure, he'll come back in maybe 6-7 months, maybe another year. Maybe they won't bring him back until the next Lantern Rite Festival. So, yeah, I would say wait till he fully comes out so we know how his C1 interacts with the rest of his kit, and if it doesn't interact well, just skip it. C1 is not the biggest game changer. Again, that's everything I have to say. Hope everyone has a good day. Like the video if you like any of the information. Subscribe to my channel. Again, that helps a lot. I know a lot of people who are watching aren't subscribed, so really would help. And that's everything. Have a good one.